Tim to the floor, and from now on, we're going to pass it back to Mike when he yields the floor to come back to your all questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the one game over here. Appreciate it. More support. Now, on my side, I'm going to be open to the Prime Minister, and we're going to be against the resolution. We actually do support teaching Santa. We think that parents should have the opportunity to teach Santa to their children if they want. I'm going to tell you about two main points about how Santa is good for society and about how stories teach values to children. But first, I want to get a little reputation of my partner over here, my opponent. She was talking about how nobody does anything anymore for love and kindness, and how this is such an evil thing because, oh, children are just going to want presents and they won't do anything unless they get presents. Well, don't people do things for recognition and reward? Isn't that why you get a job so you can get paid? Isn't that why you clean your room so maybe you can get an allowance or maybe live in your parents' house? So I think that we agree that it's a good thing that parents reward their children for being good throughout the year. So a little reputation. President Obama received the Nobel Peace Prize today because he was good and peaceful. So we are here supporting the reward system. All right. So we don't agree with the idea that children are conniving and they're just consumerists and they're evil. So that's a strong stand that we stand against. And also, you can have religion. You can still teach your children about Jesus' love or about how consumerism is bad while still having the idea of Santa out there. So we just don't agree with that point. You can still have love and family and peace and good children while they're still being rewarded with nice things like presents. So, on to my first point about how Santa is good for society. We talked about how it teaches lessons. Well, it does teach good lessons, and we think it teaches about being nice throughout the year, and how it teaches that you can give presents to other people. It's not about the giver, it's about the receiver, right? Isn't that what it's about?
Here, here.
Families coming together and giving presents, giving of yourself. You can take it religious, or you can take it secular. I'll take the question.
Why doesn't it teach values without using the person?
We sure can, and many societies do. Not all societies have Santa. In America, we're saying it's okay if you want to do that. You can have the Easter Bunny if you want, during Easter. You can have anything you want. Seinfeld celebrates the pole. Whatever you want. We're okay because we think Santa's actually teaching children a good thing. Teaching children to be good.
Oh, yeah.
On to my second point about how stories teach our society values. Every society, if you take anthropology, you take history, every society teaches stories. Stories go throughout the generations and they teach children things, right? How about the monster in the woods? You guys have heard that story, right? Don't go out there, younger brother, because there's a monster in the woods. Well, that's not lying to children. Oh, yes it is. But you know what that teaches? It teaches a value that you don't go out on your own when you're a little kid because you could get eaten in the woods. That's a good thing. So teaching stories can teach good things. How about the boy who cried wolf? There was no real boy that cried wolf, but the boy got eaten, so that taught children not to lie. So we think that stories have values, and we think Santa teaches a good thing. You get rewarded if you're a good kid throughout the year. If not, you get cold. And maybe your parents will beat you or something else as well. But just Santa by itself is a great story, and we support that as well. I can take another question, or I can continue. Does anyone have any questions? I've done such a good job that you guys don't have any questions. So let me just sum up what we talked about today. Teaching Santa does not teach children to be conniving little evil children that only will do things for presents. Children actually do get something good out of it. Your families can still be religious and obviously be family-oriented. I would say the other side is a little uptight, but that's okay. We're all for freedom and allowing people to teach Santa. My main 2 points as I close were that Santa was good for society because it teaches good lessons. And my second point is how stories teach us values. There's many stories in our life that teach us values. So thank you, and hope you all vote with us today.